People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. First thing that is popping in the news, people. It is quite obvious that the innocent are losing their life, even worse than the people that actually deserve it. I am speaking about the criminal elements. Specifically in this case, I am speaking about a young man, a security guard. His name is Edward Willock, 35-year-old. This is his picture on the screen as I speak. He was taken out at a gas station in Angels, which is Spanish Town. Based on the popo information, it is said that at about 8:50 in the evening, night, he was at the gas station when he was pounced upon by three armed gunmen. Them blaze him up, take with himself by foot. He was taken to the place of recovery. However, too late was the call. Now, people, I am going to let you listen to a voice note explaining the type of character that this man is and why he definitely did not deserve to lose his life. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
John no church. The youth are way man and killers are angels, brother. As my do, I know good in a brother. Many man come from a same community, you know, with their Jamaica in a brother. Me tell us, brother, I never hear them man and call them no mix up, brother. They man not even talk, brother. They man not even talk, my G. I swear. They man not even talk. They man not get trouble, brother. They man are church, man. I know them man not do no, brother. Church, they man not go, brother. They man not even go dance. Church and then they man not go, brother. Can't believe you man and take out the man to
Now, people, like you and I know, whenever some people lose them life in a Jamaica, some people say, him a good youth. Some people say, a the spawn of the devil. Sometimes mixed reaction. However, in this case, at least 5 people call me and ask me if me hear anything about the story at this gas station. So I got an overwhelming amount of support for this man because people are say, them can't even believe say them take away an innocent youth. However, people, what we must understand is that these criminals, they don't think with logic. They have zero conscience, zero heart for anybody. So therefore, the innocents and the gangsters are going to get it or are getting it just alike. Because when you look at the situation, we have to ask the question, is this some sorts of reaction or repercussion for some sorts of extortion? They might try to rob the gas station, they might try to extort the gas station, and them feel as if this is the man that is putting up a resistance or the man that is stopping them from getting what is due to them, which is nothing, which is pretty much DEATH. So I have to ask the question, is this a case in which somebody says something to him and him responded and them getting at them feelings? Because people, let's face it, these gunmen, they are ultra sensitive. Them take everything to heart. Them carry belly for everything, even things that they are not supposed to take anything for. So when you see a churchman, a man of God, lose him life, a man that don't even go to dance like you hear the man say in the voice notes, these gunmen, them take everything serious. They don't differentiate. There's no cutoff point. There's no immunity. There is no border in which certain people don't deserve to lose their life. As it pertains to them, it seems as if any and everybody is an equal opportunity target. And people, what we've noticed is that they are targeting the most vulnerable, the innocent people, the people that we would least expect to lose them life. And them and lose them life on a daily or weekly basis. And people, may I talk about little pitney, may I talk about women, may I talk about elderly, may I talk about the baby upon the breast, any and everybody. People, it is very disgusting. Point blank and period. Now, people, continuing on the theme of innocent people losing their life once again, one more again. We are moving to the parish of St. Thomas, C4 to be specific, Saturday night. 2 persons lost their life. The victims, 41-year-old Jermaine Jeffrey, OC Blacks. Female companion, 50-year-old Denise Bell. She is from Soho in St. Thomas. Based on information, it is said that about 10 p.m. them close up the business. Mr. Jeffrey, he went and pick up the bartender, Mrs. Bell. When they went back to the car, they were pounced upon by a group of men. The men blazed them up in the upper body. Don't know if anything was stolen. Popo report did not say. These people were taken to the place of recovery. They were pronounced DEAD. Did not make it. Again, based on information, it is said that these are hard-working people. These are people that don't have any sorts of crime affiliation. These are people that them say, them not give no trouble, them not in any sorts of argument, them not have any sorts of gang affiliation. However, people, just like the case that I spoke about, you really don't have to do anything for something to do you. Pretty much, people getting them feelings, they act as if you owe them something. Pretty much, people see you having success and it hurts. Them start carry feeling, them start carry belly for your success. So therefore, because they might view you as competition, them are going to take you out. And sometimes, it is some sort of jealousy. Don't know if this owner of this bar and the bartender was in something. Don't know if they are associated or affiliated with any other partner, people. Me no know. However, what I do know is that when it comes to St. Thomas, we see say 2 double back to back. And most significantly, well not most significantly, the case that hits the most is a under 17 girl, her name Jardine Carr. She represents Jamaica. Here is a story about Jardine. Jardine was getting a scholarship to go to United States. Jardine was coming from training that day when she met her demise. She was traveling in a car with a 21-year-old man. His name is Andrew Mullins. They were driving along the road. Some people blazed up the car. The man tried to escape, the driver of the car that was driving the taxi. He tried to escape. Lick up in our next car. Running at some sort of gully. The people them run down the car and GUN them down some more. Both of them were taken to the place of recovery, just like the bartender and her partner. However, too late was the call. Based on what the family members are saying, it seems as if the man, the taxi driver, he was the target because there were also 2 other persons in the car, and when the car lose control, them run out of the car, run left Jardine and run left Mr. Mullins. The man them run down the car again, blaze it up, even while Mrs. Carr was in the car and Mr. Mullins. Them never stop, them squeeze trigger, multiple rounds, everybody get hit up in the upper body. Based on what the family member is saying and based on logics, this lady, this 17-year-old Miss Carr, she had nothing to do with anything because people, if we look at her history, she's a star football player. She was just coming from training. That means that she was not any sort of idle ride. She had come from training. She was supposed to play a match, I think, a day or 2 later. She was in the negotiating period of some sort of contract to go overseas on some sort of scholarship based on an interview that the family, the mother did with the Gleaner or the Star or one of those newspapers. She said they were just waiting on the paperwork. They were awaiting some sort of documentation from the family that live overseas. We say, all right, we are going to finance the $12,000 and then she's going to work it off when she goes to college or when she goes on her scholarship. So therefore, them just await upon the formalities, the paperwork, documentation. It was given. This girl was going overseas upon scholarship. This girl promised her mother that, listen, you know, say your daughter is a star. We know, say, we're not do too well financially right now. But moms, I promise you, as soon as I get over there, I am going to do everything to get us out of this financial situation. I am going to make sure that you are happy because you make the sacrifice. You make sure say we have food on the table. You teach us discipline. You make sure say we go to school. You make sure say you give me the support that I needed. And now it is my time to return it. However, people, that return was not to be because she lose her life prematurely. Now, people, when we think about a situation like this and we see what is going on in Jamaica with these criminals, if them come for a car, a taxi man, the taxi man in it, him have 6 people in the car with him. Them a blaze up the whole car from all sorts of angle as if them have a problem with everybody in the car. So I have to ask the question, if them so bad, if them know them thing like them know them thing, and people, I am not promoting or highlighting any sorts of criminal because I know some only love nitpick and talk all sorts of BS. But me just say, you come for a man, for take away a man, even though it is not justified, you did not give any sorts of life. However, you come for your target and you blaze up the car with 4 or 3 other people in there. 2 man luckily run out and run left the place. And then you just squeeze trigger upon the little pitney in the car with the next man who wanna come for. What kind of sense that make? What is wrong with these cowards? If you're not a shatter, if you're not a bad man, then act like it. You know, come and take what innocent people and spoil up people. Do you know the trickle-down effect, the domino effect that it has on this mother that have her pitney with a bright future that was going to take her out of her financial bind? What is this lady going to do? And people, what is even more devastating is the fact that this lady just buried her next daughter, 19-year-old, less than a year ago. So people, back to back, 1 year after the next, 2 senseless loss in the family. People, it is too much for people to bear. And on a gunman, what on do on the deeds, on don't know the repercussion, on don't know the effect, negative effect that it has on the whole family, especially when that person was innocent, especially when that person did not deserve to lose her life just like that. On a need to do better, point blank and period.